Just think of all the Apple Jacks out there.
Millions!
That's us.
How are we ever gonna get there? Got it. See you at the bowl, buddy boy.
Oh, really? Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
Apple
Incoming.
or cinnamon? Who will be?
The Winnemon!
A whole new shape for your favorite cinnamony taste. That's part of a nutritious breakfast. You can join the race only at applejacks.com. Ask parents permission.
Beat you there! Where is he?
Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
Aha! Now, where are my Apple Jacks? There they are. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, got it! I'm getting there first!
What flew out of his bag of tricks? The answer is in specially marked boxes of Applejack cereal, where the taste of sweet cinnamon
Is the winner, man.
a cinnamony part of a nutritious breakfast.
Jack Napper!
When you pour a bowl of Applejack cereal, cinnamon, and apple,
Bye-bye!
race to the bowl
Look out!
to bring the flavors that are so good you'll want to chase that taste down.
Kids love me! Up and away!
Apple and cinnamon
See you there, Lollygaga.
make a uniquely delicious combination that's always
The winner, man.
the cinnamon-tastic part of a nutritious breakfast.
So little time, so many bowls. Ta-da!
What is that, man?
It's a transporter. You just push this button.
What is this place? Look out!
The remote!
The Jacks.
Here?
The race comes on
See ya!
into a whole new world. Apple or cinnamon?
Beat ya!
Who will be?
The Winnemon!
A cinnamony tasting, sweet part of a nutritious breakfast.
What now?
Explore.
Oh, coming through!
The sweet flavor of apple and cinnamon make a great taste that's always
The winner,
in
man.
Kellogg's Applejack cereal, a cinnalicious part of a nutritious breakfast.
You're lucky there's only one of me.
Not anymore. Apple Jacks.
Introducing Applejack's Apple Clones,
That's me, and me, and me!
a new aptly-shaped addition
And me.
to the taste you've always loved.
Don't get used to them.
No. You're delicious. Hey, I totally beat him! Ooh, victory is sweet.
Hello.
Hello, this is the sound of me getting in the bowl first. La-ta-ta-ta-ta-tum.
Apple or cinnamon?
Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
Who will be?
The winner, man.
In Kellogg's Applejack cereal, a cinnamony tasting, sweet part of a nutritious breakfast.
I was just giving you a head start.
Whatever. Ready?
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm in front!
Not for long. Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
See ya!
Chrissy, crossing,
Oh yeah!
and racing to bring the cinnamony sweet taste to you. Apple or cinnamon? Who will be?
Winnemon!
In new crisscrossed Applejack cereal, a whole new shape for your favorite taste that's part of a nutritious breakfast.
Victory lap! Oh yeah!
Got to go. Whoa. Double bike, man. Here I come, I am Cinnamon. What? Double Jacks too?
Now for a limited time, sweet and cinnamon is 2 times.
The winner, man.
With specially marked boxes of Double Vision Applejack cereal, a doubly delicious part of a nutritious breakfast.
Now, where was I? How to
Finally!
get
Unstuck!
got it.
It's here! Let me see! Yikes! Ooh, that tickles.
I'm free. Here I come.
Catching cinnamon! Race ya!
Apart or stuck together, in Kellogg's Applejack cereal, the taste of cinnamon,
And apple!
Is the winner, man.
a cinnamony tasting, sweet part of a nutritious breakfast.
I got there first.
Did not.
Did two.
Did not.
Did two.
Did not.
When you pour a bowl of Applejack cereal, sweet cinnamon races to you,
Time to go.
but there's a bad apple who's trying to get there first.
Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
Those are my Apple Jacks! Booyah!
Applejacks don't taste like apples,
Knock, 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 knock! Wow!
because the taste of sweet cinnamon,
Is the winner, man.
a cinnamony part of this complete breakfast.
Hello, they're called Apple Jacks!
Every time you pour a bowl of Applejack cereal,
To the bowl!
apple and cinnamon.
Let the race begin.
Race
Here I come, I am cinnamon.
to bring the delicious taste to you.
I'm winning!
Apple or cinnamon? Who will be
The Winamon!
a cinnamony tasting sweet part of a nutritious breakfast?
Race you down.
Okay!
Here I come, I am cinnamon. Oh, what happened? What? We got to get to the bowl.
This way! My bad!
Take a load off, man.
In every bowl of Kellogg's Applejack cereal, the taste of cinnamon
With apple!
Is the winner, man.
a cinnamony tasting, sweet part of a nutritious breakfast.
What do you mean you can't swim?
There! Huh?
We got to go.
Let me show you how it's done!
Turn left, man.
Okay!
Not your left, my left.
Why didn't you say so?
Here I come, I am cinnamon.
Now there's a whole new shape to make the taste of cinnamon
And apple!
The winner, man.
with Kellogg's Applejack's Crashers, a cinnamony tasting sweet part of a nutritious breakfast.
You a crazy driver, man.
Finally! I bring the taste of appleness! See ya, Stickman! Tu mas, keep eating boppin' baby! Applejacks! I have so earned this! What?
Applejack cereal with a taste of apples?
No!
Only in his dreams, because it's the taste of sweet cinnamon that's really
The winner, man.
part of a nutritious breakfast.
Huh, Applejacks. I didn't want to get into them anyway.
In every bowl of Applejack, sweet cinnamon
The winner, man.
Let's see who's the winner man now.
that bad apple just won't give up.
Hey, buddy, I'll get this bowl. Whoa, who turned off the lights?
Applejack's doesn't taste like apples, because the sweet taste of cinnamon
It's the winner, man.
part of this complete breakfast.
Oh, why me?
When you pour a bowl of Applejack cereal,
Showtime.
sweet cinnamon races to you.
You again.
But there's a bad apple who's trying to get there first.
Stay out of my Applejack! Schema!
Here I go.
I did it! I did it! Did it! Did it!
I am cinnamon.
I did
Applejack's doesn't taste like apples, because the taste of sweet cinnamon,
It's the winner, man.
a cinnamony part of this complete breakfast.
Applejacks, get it? Applejacks, not Cinnajacks, but Applejacks!
Hey, it's also Cinnalicious.
They're back!
Look at all of those clones.
Apple clones are back in delicious Kellogg's Applejack cereal.
Looking good, little guys?
The same great taste that's always part of a nutritious breakfast.
Oh, my clowns!
Where'd you go, man?
Right here!
You can ask parents permission to go to applejacks.com to help Cinnamon find the real apple.
Hey, Apple and Cinnamon.
Oh.
How would you make milk more fun?
With Applejack cereal straws, man.
Just dip them in and sip, sip, sip. And pull them out and munch, munch, munch. All together now, dip, sip, munch. New Applejack cereal straws. When Applejack cereal gets a cinnamony coating inside,
Everyone's a winner, man.
so fun to dip, sip, munch.
I munched first!
Applejacks presents new Cinnamon Jack. Let's celebrate. Cinnamon in the house. Let's celebrate. Brown sugar.
Introducing Cinnamon Jacks. With awesome brown sugar and cinnamon, they're a tasty part of this balanced breakfast. Use Cinnamon Jack cereal. Wake up to a celebration.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a big thumbs up, and remember to hit subscribe and that bell icon if you want to be notified when I post more super entertaining videos like this one. You've been watching funny commercials. I look forward to seeing you here again.
starts off with our main character, Miles, getting ready for school. He lives in Atlanta and he goes to Martin Luther King Middle School. He hates Black history or something though. He hates civil rights and shit.
You make sure you hit those books instead of hitting that baseball when you get home from school today. Bottom line, no good grades, no baseball.
But Mom...
No buts. Mwah. Permission slip for the field trip.
Oh, right. That dumb old museum.
This came out in 1999. This shit look hella cheap, bro, already. This shit look like a Flash game. I'm sure y'all could've upped the animation budget a little bit, right? Captain Planet has PBS Kids type graphics. Miles is on his way to school, looking like Ricky from Boys in the Hood. These big ass snowplows on his feet. Ew, I'm about to fry your ass, nigga. Mario Kart ass shoes. Nigga wearing some S. Carters. Dirty ass boy.
I don't like that shit.
He goes to the bus stop and he's getting bullied by this bully. This old ass bully. He wants his lunch money or he racist or something. I don't know. There's this running gag with the bully about him wearing little ass shirts all the time. That's pretty funny. I like shit like that. Low-key, the purpose of the gag, I guess, is supposed to make you feel sympathy for the bully, maybe. He probably poor or something, right? He got problems at home. I get it, bro. This is not every bully, though. Some people just assholes for real.
Where you going, Micro Dude? Yes! No! Wildman Willis!
Oh, fuck! Oh, coming train!
The boys almost get vehicular manslaughtered by this drunk-ass school bus driver. Is this supposed to be funny or something? This shit's not funny, nigga. There's no way I'm letting my kid get on this bus. Y'all gotta fire this man. Look at him. Miles goes to class and it's hella 90s in here. Everybody got on one earring and shit. The bully is here too, bullying niggas. Right in front of the teacher. Why is she doing anything about this? What's wrong with all these adults?
Here's a 3-2 slider. Why? Real why?
Miles, you'll work with Maria. Randy, you work with them too.
I'm doomed.
Excellent. Hey, Miles, we're joining the academic dream team.
Miles got this white homeboy, little country ass teenage boomhauer. This is a super heavy ass country accent. They are in Atlanta, so it makes sense, I guess. This voice does not fit his character design though, at all. Nigga look like Aaron Carter. Why does he talk like this?
Miles, wait a second. You have gotten very complacent lately.
When you're living in color, sports and entertainment are the only sure bets for making the big time.
I'm recommending to Mr. Harris that you repeat a grade.
What?
If you don't turn your grades around, starting with the Martin Luther King Project. Dr. King opened up a whole new world for the entire country, and he didn't care what color they were.
They go on a field trip down the street to Martin Luther King Jr. house now. Anime Whoopi Goldberg is here giving out tours or whatever. This is lame ass field trip, bro. Nah, never mind. It's better than school, right? Nah, it's fun. It's fun. I love you, Martin Luther King.
No autographs, photo shoots, nothing today. My good side's a little off. Stunning, aren't I?
What, you want some dick?
This is my favorite room in the house. This is Martin's bedroom. Take a look. Now, I don't usually do this, but I'll let you poke around in here for a few minutes to get the feel of the place. There. You boys have a nice trip now. Bye.
They grab Martin Luther King old wristwatch and it teleports them back in time. They run into some big ass Converse wearing ass nigga. Turns out it's Martin Luther King Jr. the whole time. Is this Martin Luther King, bro? This nigga look like motherfucking Don Cheadle.
It's you're Martin Luther King Jr. You a baseball fan?
You know it. This is Hank Aaron's number. He hit more home runs than Babe Ruth.
Oh, right. I bet you're gonna tell me he's colored too.
Go in the house. All right, good job.
Some 1950s Karen comes over and starts being racist to everybody. It's pretty intense, bro. It's some heavy shit for a kids movie.
You people? Miles and I are best friends. We hang out all the time.
I suggest you leave them Negroes alone, or the only hanging you'll be doing with them is from a tree.
You trying to threaten me?
They do a random time jump and they end up on a train or something, in the color section, of course. Martin Luther King is here and he a little bit older now. He's coming home from college and he invited these two randoms over to his house for dinner. Yo, that's crazy, nigga. Hell no, he wouldn't do that shit. He not dumb, bro. It's a cartoon, though.
Say, why don't you boys come to supper at my house when we hit Atlanta? My mama's home cooking is hot, tasty, and unsegregated.
Thanks for having us over.
I'm afraid I've never met you two young gentlemen before.
My dad is a minister, and he visits sick and elderly people who can't leave their homes.
A man has no greater purpose in life than to serve his fellow man.
Bro, they got hella all-stars in here. What is going on? These niggas must have had community service or something. There's no way you could afford all these people. So they constantly throwing in real, actual civil rights footage throughout the movie. It's pretty effective, I guess. It creates an uncomfortable ass tone, at least. Like, am I supposed to be having fun right now or not? These niggas skateboarding and time traveling. Then it's a bus boycott and a real life dog attack and shit.
Reverend King! Reverend King!
Reverend?
What's happened?
Your house! Somebody bombed your house!
My family!
I want them to know! See what they tried to do to Reverend King? Well, if they want violence, we can give them violence. With guns and knives, bricks and bottles.
Okay, so we got more all-stars. Sam Jackson with the voiceover. That's a good choice. Martin Luther King is voiced by LeVar Burton, by the way. The reading rainbow nigga. That is not a good choice. This nigga sounds soft as shit. They should have got Clifton Powell.
Should I kill you and wait for him? Or should I wait for him and kill him in front of you? Or should I wait for him and kill you in front of him? Or should I kill you in front of him? Or should I kill everybody in this motherfucker?
When do we want freedom? When do we want it now?
What are they doing? Those are kids. Where's Dr. King's change? Not in Birmingham.
Get him.
They go back to the 90s and now they know everything about Martin Luther King, even all the shit they weren't there for somehow. After school, they skateboard over to Martin Luther King house again. Y'all some education-loving ass niggas. Now, why are you going there though? Seriously. You almost died, bro. You got attacked by dogs. Is that fun? Were you having fun, bro? Time traveling is probably hella fun though, you're right. This Hispanic girl from Miles's class starts getting suspicious about his activities, so she recruits the bully character to help her break into Martin Luther King Jr. house. Oh hell no. What is wrong with people, man? Y'all going to hell, bro.
Aha!
Hi guys.
What are you guys up to? Time travel? You guys are beyond loco.
Following you dorks was a major waste of time. Huh?
All the kids end up at this protest and they get the bully a normal size shirt for once in his life. And look, even their teacher is here at the protest. Wait, what the fuck? How old is this lady, bro? She must be like 60 years old, at least. She look good though.
Holla.
They take Martin Luther King back through the multiverse and into the 90s. That messes up the whole universe though, and now everything is segregated again. His mom got a whack job and he got black and white posters and shit. That's pretty sad. They ain't invent color printers in his timeline. That's sad. Why do you even have this? Why would there still be a Negro League? Martin Luther King ain't have nothing to do with that. That was Jackie Robinson, dumbass movie.
This is the future? If you're thinking of ripping off this skateboard, you've got another think coming.
Huh? Need some help here, buddy?
Buddy?
Move it if you know what's good for you.
Come on, Miles. We don't want any trouble.
Maria!
¿Sí? No comprendo. No hablo inglés.
Maria?
No, por favor.
Come on, talk English, man. That guala guala stuff, man.
Wait, Martin Luther King taught her English somehow? Nah, I mean, whatever, I get it. Miles has a sleepover with Martin Luther King. They not talking about girls or nothing. These niggas talking about civil rights, lame ass sleepovers.
I've always had this feeling that there's something out there for me to do. My daddy says, first understand the problem, then figure out the solution.
So, long story short, Martin decides to go back to his timeline and he sacrifices himself for the good of mankind. It's a heart-wrenching moment. Sad educational hood movie.
Miles, we all have a destiny in life. This is mine.
If you go back...
No, please don't tell me anymore. Am I right?
The timeline is fixed and Miles is happy he got his life back. He gets an A on his history report. Whoopi Goldberg never faces any type of charges or anything. Like, these niggas was in real danger, right? That's not cool. Miles decides to make the world a better place, like Dr. King. He's feeding homeless people and some more stuff. They had a bunch of this cheesy stock footage all over the place. It should look like a mesothelioma commercial. You know, I definitely got nostalgic watching this. I think it's still great, honestly. It's educational for the kids and everything. All the Black All-Stars came together. They teach you about the Civil Rights era. I don't know, man. It's something about it. It's definitely dated, though. They do that old 90s thing where they make it seem like Martin Luther King solved racism. Like they all live in a post-racism world. These niggas live in Georgia, bro. Don't act like shit is sweet. That's a lie and you know it. Another issue, they high-key ignore all the other civil rights activists. I mean, they give Rosa Parks a little slideshow, I think. They put Gandhi in here. Don't put this nigga in here. This nigga hate black people. Dumbass movie. The homie Toonrific Tariq said it best in his video. It's like they use Martin Luther King as like a symbol for the whole civil rights movement. You know, it's like an hour long. It's just easier to do it this way. For the kids. It's for the kids. Happy Black History Time.
Fatality.
2017 is going to bring in the 25th anniversary of the Mortal Kombat franchise. And what better way to celebrate than running through the barrage of characters and finding the best and the worst one. Running through each playable character up to date, there have been 75 plus characters introduced to the game. I will not be taking certain characters into consideration, which involves the new characters introduced in Mortal Kombat X. Now, if some of the fanboys haven't already disliked the video because of that, my reasoning behind that is that as much as I like McCree, Dr. Doom, and Evil C-3PO, their resume is just far too short to put them up against the likes of Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I'm also not considering some of the oddballs, such as Shujinko, Dagon, Chameleon, etc. And I know some of you might be sitting there thinking, so you're not considering Aaron Black, but you're gonna leave in Jarek? Who? Exactly. Listen, if I start throwing in more restrictions, I start losing a lot of characters. So I will be working with this final list of 58 Mortal Kombat characters. And in a quick off-the-top walkthrough, I've split the characters into two tiers, top tier and low tier. To rank the characters more easily, I will be judging them off three things: their design, their playability, and their fatality. And in this first part, we will be running through the low tier characters to determine who really is the worst Mortal Kombat character. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you do. If you don't care, let's start the list. And the next character we're gonna look at is Kira. Mortal Kombat, make me care about Kira, because I think she could easily be a fan favorite. She has that Harley Quinn factor to her. People eat that shit up. And she has a lot of room to be experimented on as a character to try and make her the next female face of Mortal Kombat. Because thankfully you didn't fucking Natara her and put her in a box. Oh, look at me, I'm a vampire. I have the stupidest weapons in the game. My special moves are cock. I'm just all around shit. Actually, you know what? Hold on, Kira. Natara's design is a 4, playability 0, and fatality 1. And yes, that is our first 0 for playability in this list. Your character was terrible.
Kira wins.
Design 4, playability 3, and fatality 4.
Fight!
The next character is Tanya, and we have a problem. This dilemma has probably crossed your mind through this series. Hey, don't certain characters have advantages and disadvantages depending on the games they're in? Yes. 100%. I'm trying my best to mesh the games together, and even then, it's still a fucking mess. A perfect example of this is Tanya. She's been a playable character in MK4, Deception, Armageddon, and X. And her appearance in Mortal Kombat X gives her this new gen advantage. I mean, think about it. If you only starred in MK4 and Armageddon, you're fucked on this list. Sorry, Reiko, you fucking nobody. Anyways, when I think of Tanya, I think of how obnoxiously difficult she was in the Deception Conquest. I've never hit continue so much in my life. Shujinko actually aged in this fight alone. When I look at the female characters of Mortal Kombat, I look at the trio of badassery. That trio being Jade, Melina, and Katana. And if I were to choose a female character that could break into that realm of badassery, I would choose Tanya. Bro, Sonya is so fucking hardcore. How can you— Shh. I'll get into her in a later video, little guy. Don't you worry. Anyways, I like Tanya's color scheme. I like her hair. Safe to say, I'd smash. Design 6, playability 5, fatality 5.
A mortal. I mean, a keeper. Sir, a mortal has escaped from the... Sir, a mortal has escaped from the prison of souls. He is headed towards the gates of immortality.
You might remember that I mentioned Serena's name earlier, along with Dramon's left nut. And we got Li Mei and Itara, who you probably could have replaced with Serena and Dramon's left nut. And I hope that was descriptive enough to show how much Serena matters to me. All I know about Serena is like she's part of Quan Chi's bodyguards or some shit. She's actually one of Quan Chi's assassins for the Netherrealm, and the Lin Kuei— Shh. I can go read her bio too. I can recite it, word for word. But that is not the point of this video. In terms of my restrictions, she really shouldn't even be on the list.
Sir. I'm sorry.
Why'd you say sir?
Didn't I already shit on you? Natara's next, I guess. So you might ask why I hate Natara. She has nowhere to go from here. She's a vampire with wings. That sucks. So the only way you can make me care about Natara now is if you force me to. Meaning you start giving her more screen time, you give her a bigger role, you start shoving her down our throats. Next is Reiko. Woo. You know what's funny? When I would play Mortal Kombat, Reiko's name would come up every now and then, and I would get pissed because I knew nothing about him. I thought from a fan perspective that I was a fraud, because I thought Reiko was like Raiden status. I thought he was like an elder god. I thought I missed the pivotal part of the franchise. He just seemed important. He sounded important. Reiko. But you do 30 seconds of research and you figure out that Reiko was just a compromise. People didn't seem to like the 17 ninjas that were in Mortal Kombat 3. So when MK4 rolled around, Ed Boon, the racist that he is, got rid of the blackest ninja, Noob Saibot. And to further combat the critics, he spent about 2 minutes in MS Paint and made Reiko. But regardless, I still see potential with Reiko, but that could just be because I thought he was so amazing and he's not, so. 436. Bo Rai Cho. I remember when I first picked up Deception for the PS2, I was really excited to play the Conquest. But I would be lying to you if I wasn't surprised when I walked into the dojo and saw Boraicho. And noticing shortly after that Boraicho is going to be teaching me for the first section of the game. My master was Boraicho, the joke character of Deadly Alliance. He farts, he vomits, he has a walking stick. And to my surprise, people really like Boraicho. So, this next statement might sting a bit. Fuck Boraicho. He is the male equivalent of Natara. And this is exactly what I said about her. You cunts only like Boraicho because the game forced you to do so. Had they never put Boraicho in that position and forced him to be a pivotal part of the franchise, Nobody would have gave a shit about Boraicho.
Fuck this character, he can go to hell. Who likes him? Who likes this fucking disgraceful, appalling, abhorrent? I'm not even gonna call him a human being. He doesn't deserve to be called a human being. He's a shit stain on the face of the Mortal Kombat franchise, and he needs to be eradicated as soon as fucking humanly possible. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Alright, I'm kidding. I try to judge in accordance with the character, so even though Boraicho does have some really bad fatalities, when you're a joke of a character, I don't really expect much to change with your finisher. And I'm still only giving you a point, dick. Fujin is next. So you know how I thought Reiko was supposed to be a god, but it turned out that he was just a guy? Well, Fujin is the opposite, because it turns out that Fujin is a god. And you can criticize me for not knowing that, but the games treated Fujin like he was Reiko. Fujin is supposed to be right up there with Raiden. Two gods protecting Earthrealm, ba ba ba. But Fujin got zero love. Fujin is the god of wind, and Boraicho is more important than him. Fly! I had Meat in my original list, but I just can't justify him as a character. I can't. He's only been playable in one game. MK4 doesn't count. He was just a bonus skin. He was only in Armageddon. I mean, I disqualified Serena for that reason, so I feel like I have to disqualify Meat and pull him out of the list. It's the only Meat I can pull out. Dick joke in the Mortal Kombat countdown, and they said I couldn't do it. Oh god, I'm looking at the rest of this list and it's not gonna be pretty. The usual suspect. Su-Hao. When I was 8 playing Deadly Alliance, I thought Su-Hao was a stupid character. He looked like an Asian Cyclops with a Stalin hat. But 14 years later, looking at Su-Hao, he's so bad. He's so bad. Was there a deadline that you guys didn't want to miss? James Vogel and Ed Boon do not even like Su-Hao. He got roasted in his own bio card.
In Jax's ending, Su-Hao gets killed. Jax rips his heart out, and we were fully prepared to say, yes, that really did happen. He's dead and he's gone. But Mortal Kombat Armageddon is about bringing every character back to life, so Su-Hao is back, much to my dismay.
So what they did is killed off Su-Hao in Jax's Deadly Alliance ending just to get rid of him. And keep in mind they killed him because they didn't like him, which kind of pisses me off because who do you like? You killed off Su-Hao, Draman's presumably dead because he killed Moloch, and Draman was the only new character that I liked besides Kenshi. Li Mei, Mavado, Natara, Frost are all pretty shit. Frost probably being the most relevant of the bunch, and Boraicho was obviously given the spa treatment out of everyone. Hell, I might go as far as saying that Su-Hao had the most potential here. I mean, he sounds pretty fucking cool. Chinese army experimented on him, he's powered by a laser, he can fuck with wind and fireballs, jump crazy high. I'm fucking defending Su-Hao right now. That's how bad this is. Jarek. Everybody loves Jarek. You know Jarek, right? You don't know Jarek? Have you ever looked at a wall? Then you know Jarek. Have you ever turned off the lights? Then you know Jarek. Jarek is so nothing. He's just nothing. There's nothing to say about Jarek. He's a creative character, an audience member. You could put him in any game and he'd fit right in. You wouldn't notice him. I think his Mortal Kombat 4 ending sums him up pretty good.
The Black Dragon died with Kano. You're the last one, Jarek.
Never! And there you go. There's your hero, Jarek the Almighty. That's all he's worth. You clearly fell pretty far from the edge. We even heard an echo, which doesn't happen if you don't fall to your doom. Kai? You mean the other Jarek? What is it with throwaway characters? Why do we have stepchild combatants? Honestly, I think it's the name, Kai. Let me guess, Caillou was taken? Kai is probably one of the worst names in the franchise. Like when a combatant hears,
"And you will be versing Shinnok."
It's like, ooh, what's a Shinnok? That sounds spooky. There's fear behind that name. But then you hear,
"And you will be versing Kai or Kia." Is it Kia? Is this sponsored?
No, it's Kai.
Oh, okay.
Dairu. You mean the other Jarek? I could repeat Jarek's description for Dairu and be like 93% right. Dairu used to be a guard, and that's exactly what he looks like. Just some random guard you would come across in Conquest. At least to Dairu's credit, he's somewhat of a viable character and actually stands out above the other playable corpses. He was actually supposed to be in Deadly Alliance, but he didn't make the cut. Which, I'm not even gonna touch that.
Oh, my balls!
Okay, now hear me out. Mocap is a meme, I get it. But unlike a Serena or a Meat, he was actually a playable character in 2 popular franchise titles. A bonus character in Deadly Alliance, but a playable character nonetheless. So I'm a bit on the fence on whether or not I should even count him. Because come on, when you think of the worst Mortal Kombat characters, you think of the usual suspects, Mocap and Meat. And I don't just want to make this another predictable, haha, Mocap's the worst list. Because if he was a legal candidate, he probably would be the worst. Considering he's never had a fatality, he wasn't given an original moveset till Armageddon, he's a motion capture actor, oh my god, so meta. And to the whole fan base, he's just a douche with light bulbs. He's disqualified. I'm gonna tell you why this list is fucked up. Onaga shouldn't be on it either. I know! What kind of low-grade shit is this? I'm making a last-minute call. Any character that does not have a documented fatality is not legal on this list. So Moloch and Blaze are also gone. But if you must know, I thought Onaga had a great intro. He made me believe that he was not to be fucked with. And he was a pretty fun boss fight too. The Kami Dogus are on the stage you could collect with the added danger of the spikes that you could be clotheslined into. I like Onaga as a boss. As a playable character, all big characters are really just shit to play with, so it's whatever. And that is actually going to be the end of the low tier list of characters. It is time to go through the judgments. Adding up the points and organizing the characters accordingly, it looks like we have a few tiebreakers to settle, and I still will move people around if I feel their placement is unjust. Looking at the numbered ratings, it looks like your top 3 least worst characters in the low tier section are Hotaru, Tanya, then Kintaro, which I think is pretty spot on. My rating system isn't that bad. And after looking through the list all the way down to the least rated character, the worst character by my rating system was Cobra. But after going through my list, I made some revisions because I felt some people were in the wrong place in my opinion. The rating system was just there to give me rough estimates, and it was pretty accurate for the most part. But I had the final decision, and the list is now final. Get your dislike button ready, boys. Starting from the best to the worst character in the low tier section, the order goes: Hotaru, Tanya, Kintaro, Fujin, Dairu, Ashura, Havoc, Draman, Reiko, Motaro, Kira, Shiva, Suhao, Darius, Boraicho, Lee Mei, Frost, and the 5 worst characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise from least worst to worst are Kai, Nitara, Movado, Cobra, and the worst Mortal Kombat character of all time is Jarek.
Never!
It was close, guys. It was. It was hard to narrow that final 5. Starting with Kai, I don't care about Kai. I don't even want to give him the notoriety of the worst character. It's too good for him. But he at least looks like he belongs in the franchise, and I think they can turn him around if they wanted. Nitara. Nitara is so weak in my eyes, so fragile. I don't believe she can last in Mortal Kombat. Not because she's a woman, because I believe Jade can whoop ass. She just sucks. And the only reason why Nitara is above Movado is because she is at least a character. You recognize Nitara. When you see her in a cutscene, you're like, oh shit, it's that vampire bitch. Movado is an Asian guy with a cape. The rubber hooks. The rubber hooks. Whosever idea that was, fire them. The guy who holds in a fart till he explodes for his harakiri when he kills himself is ranked 5 spots above him. That speaks volumes. Movado was awkwardly controlled and just a bad filler character. He looks like a Rush Hour villain. Fuck off. Cobra, the man who was supposed to be last, was saved from eternal shame. Why? Why did I decide to make Jarek the worst and not Cobra? I criticize that Cobra is just Ken in an alternate costume. It's a stolen character. And you expect me to believe he belongs in the Mortal Kombat universe? You can give him all the cool moves you want. It's a turnoff knowing he's basically a Street Fighter DLC. A shit one at that. However, you could probably put Captain Falcon in this game. Same outfit, same moves, Falcon Punch for a fatality. Just change his boots to sneakers. Change up a few colors and call him Master Dodo. And I would probably still rank him above Jarek. Jarek is a glitch in the Matrix. He's a designer's accident. He's the template designers use to experiment on to make new characters. All the bad qualities I've named off: lack of originality, lazy design, neglect, no appeal to fans, bad name, forgettable. Not the worst fatality. It's sad that this is better than like 90% of Deadly Alliance fatalities. But Jarek, I believe you deserve this title because chances are you won't be in another. Me and Mocap can take the next couple years off. Jarek is the worst Mortal Kombat character of all time. Happy 25th anniversary, Mortal Kombat. I hope you guys enjoyed this two-part series. I enjoyed making it. Please leave it a like if you did. Subscribe because I have more content coming your way. There's still a high tier list that I haven't touched. And with the high tier list, there's a possibility that these guys can drop down into low tier territory. Now, I don't think any of them are gonna like drop down to be like the new worst character. I mean, but the high tier list is still there. So if you guys want me to make who is the best Mortal Kombat character in also a two-part series, let me know, and if there's enough responses, I will work on it. If there's only a few, I probably won't, and if I do, it won't be anytime soon because these actually take a long time. Oh, dude, my patrons, fuck. I would also like to shout out my new patrons. Shout out to Angela Young, shout out to Shalissa, shout out to Tommy Wilson, and shout out to Kirkwood Rietveld. I said field, I fucked up your name. Rietveld. It's one of those. Thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate them very much. As always, I am Mr. Gigi, and I am out.
I've waited an eternity to escape.
You don't understand. I can't leave without you.
Fatality.
2017 is going to bring in the 25th anniversary of the Mortal Kombat franchise. And what better way to celebrate than running through the barrage of characters and finding the best and the worst one. Running through each playable character up to date, there have been 75 plus characters introduced to the game. I will not be taking certain characters into consideration, which involves the new characters introduced in Mortal Kombat X. Now, if some of the fanboys haven't already disliked the video because of that, my reasoning behind that is that as much as I like McCree, Dr. Doom, and Evil C-3PO, their resume is just far too short to put them up against the likes of Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I'm also not considering some of the oddballs, such as Shujinko, Dagon, Chameleon, etc. And I know some of you might be sitting there thinking, so you're not considering Aaron Black, but you're gonna leave in Jarek? Who? Exactly. Listen, if I start throwing in more restrictions, I start losing a lot of characters. So I will be working with this final list of 58 Mortal Kombat characters. And in a quick off-the-top walkthrough, I've split the characters into two tiers: top tier and low tier. To rank the characters more easily, I will be judging them off three things: their design, their playability, and their fatality. And in this first part, we will be running through the low tier characters to determine who really is the worst Mortal Kombat character. And the first character on our low tier list is Moloch. I actually didn't mind Moloch. I liked his simple design, and Moloch and Drummond were an interesting duo that was not to be fucked with. The real downside was that as a playable character, he was just a bulldozer. That sucked. I find it hard to enjoy playing with larger characters, and Moloch is definitely at the bottom of that list. But I guess he was never supposed to be a fan favorite, considering Ed Boon told him to fuck off in Mortal Kombat X. So here's my judgment. I'm giving Moloch a 5 on his design, I'm giving him a 2 on playability, and he was actually one of the few Mortal Kombat characters that never had any type of fatality. So you get not available. Not too positive how that's gonna affect the rankings, but I mean, great start. He snaps his own neck for shits and giggles. His name's Havoc. Keep up, people. Being the only Mortal Kombat character from the Chaos realm, Havoc was unique, but he sure didn't fucking look it. You ignore the skull mouth, and he's basically anybody's alternate costume. And playing as Havoc was really only fun the first time around, just to see all the fucking crazy shit he could do. 3 on design, 4 on playability, and a 5 for his fatality. Ashrah may come off as a throwaway character, but I think she had a lot of potential. She's basically a demon trying to banish the evil from her own soul by slaying other demons with a holy weapon. I actually thought she was one of the better characters to come out of Deception, but holy shit. Can we talk about her fatalities? Design, I'm giving you a 4. Playability, 6. Your fatalities are fucking horrible. You get a 1. One sunny morning in Outworld, Goro ate some frosted flakes. The next morning, Kintaro, another sub-boss in the series, really played second string to Goro. Goro was the face of sub-bosses. Goro was the Shokan to beat. Kintaro just, I don't know, he looked cooler. Now his fatalities were brutal, but predictable for a guy with 4 arms. So you get a point for each arm. 6, 5, 4. Is Blaze the best Mortal Kombat boss of all time? He sure had the intro to suggest it. I mean, geez, can we take 1 second to appreciate how fucking epic the Armageddon intro was? I like the Deadly Alliance intro, Deception was dope, but Armageddon was just blissful chaos. And with that, I have one big knock on Blaze. And that is that after being revealed as an unlockable character in Deadly Alliance with mocap, it was hard for me to see Blaze jump up to being one of the most powerful beings in the series and just accept it. I didn't even want to play this scrub in Deadly Alliance. Now he's the almighty boss? Bullshit. You had a hell of an introduction, but stay in your lane, Blaze. 6, 6, and he also has never had a fatality. Now let me be clear. I'm undefeated in Deadly Alliance with Drummond. Come through. Anybody can catch these hands. Hand, club, flies. Fight. Drummond gets a lot of hate. Ed fucking Boon supposedly doesn't even like the guy, but he was really my main back in the day. Probably just because I was a scrub who spammed special moves, and that was Drummond. He was just a stanky dope with an iron club, and I still fucked everybody up. 7, 6, 1. Yo, Fujin's alternate costume looks dope. Wait, I like Hotaru. He definitely came off as a forgettable character, but Hotaru has this certain badassery to him, and that really saves his character. Topped with hands down the best fatalities we've seen so far, he's definitely a sleeper in my book. I mean, look at this shit. The sense of complete domination after this adds personality to the fatality. Watch this one. He popped off. He popped off. He popped off after the fatality. You, sir, get a 9.
Darius was the last character that we came up with for Deception.
Shocker. Darius looks like a Square Out meme. It's sad that's the first thing I think of when I look at him. The chances of me using Darius and being like, whoa, this is my new main, are about the same as Darius himself using Darius and being like, whoa, this is my new main. I can tell you right now, Darius is most likely not the worst character in the game. I can see that they tried to make him cool. They really tried. But I just don't care. He's boring, he looks boring, his fatality lacks charm. Whoa, did he just jumble up a person's limbs at super speed? And I still don't care. Even though she starred in 3 games, which is more than most of the people that I've named, I still don't know shit about Li Mei. I don't really care to find out either, which is sad. For Deadly Alliance, it sucks that Ed Boon was probably like, hey guys, we need to make some new female characters. And the team was like, pfft, this just makes some bad bitches. And we got Li Mei and Itara, who you probably could have replaced with Serena and Dramon's left nut. I probably sound like I'm just starting to bitch, right? It's a good thing Mavado's next. Mavado looks like a cool-ass Jet Li. In other words, Jet Li. I think the design went something like, make Jet Li. Now give him a cape. Sick. I mean, fuck! Why were the new characters in Deadly Alliance so bad? I swear the only hit they had was Kenshi. What else were we supposed to do? Play as Mavado while we wondered what the actual fuck these bungee cords were? Let me show you the logic in my head. Raiden is a thunder god. He can teleport and he can electrocute people and shit. He can do the whole I've never questioned it. But then I see Mavado and I see that he evades attacks with rubber hooks. Fake. Fuck is this? Fake. Even the game was in disbelief that someone won a match with Mavado, let alone chose him. Yeah, our first 0 on this list. Now in the grand scheme of fatalities, this most likely is not the worst one, but I score them in accordance with the character. For fuck's sake, this is just his grab with spikes on his shoes. Fuck you. Frost is really handicapped by being boxed in as just a female Sub-Zero. And it's actually kind of hypocritical that we dismiss her just because she has freeze moves like Sub-Zero, while like 15 other fucking characters can shoot fire. But we don't say shit about that. And if I remember her story correctly, she actually goes against Sub-Zero, which I think they did purposely to try and create that separation. But come on. Frost is just always gonna be a shitty Sub-Zero with tits. Now I might just be getting ballsy since I just handed out a 0, but this fatality is shit. 0 creativity, so you get a 0. Deadly Alliance has some of the worst fatalities. I consider Shiva an OG of the game and everything, but I just don't care about her at all. Okay, Mortal Kombat was Street Fighter's rival from the jump. So what better way to stick it to them than to steal their most iconic character and then not acknowledge it?
Mr. Krabs,
Ken? Ken who? This is Cobra. No, it's not. Look, they didn't even try to disguise it. Tricks? Nah. These are pranks. Cobra's a gimmick. He was designed as a character that anyone could pick up and play. You know what? I'm feeling real ballsy on this one. 2 zeros. I'm sorry, but on top of everything, both of his fatalities are just cookie cutter bullshit. So take this L, Cobra. It's the only thing you can really call yours.
You know the Black Dragon.
Killed one. Cobra, I think.
I thought Motaro was a cool-ass sub-boss in MK3. I liked how different it was. He was a fucking centaur. And you can't even knock him over. When you beat him up, he just slouches back. So I like this Motaro. But this Motaro tarnishes his legacy. While scoring these guys, I have rarely took their Armageddon selves into consideration. Armageddon is one of the worst Mortal Kombat games. The only positives of that game was that it had the entire cast and that the conquest was different. What about Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat was fun for the first lap. And with such a big cast of characters, the fighting became dull, and they didn't even have fatalities. Instead, we had this bullshit. I get they kinda had to do that with so many characters, but that's usually why I don't take this game into consideration. Motaro became another bulky character that no one gave a shit about. I hope I didn't rustle your jimmies too much talking shit about your favorite characters, but even if I did, let me know why I'm wrong in the comments, and let's have a little debate, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe because I have more content coming your way, and also the other parts to the video. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Mr. Gigi, and I am out.